Hey everyone, good evening. This is your girl Coteria. I've been wanting to talk about this Haley Bailey situation. Now, y'all, I might get tongue twisted, y'all, because every time I look at her name, I get dyslexic in a way, meaning that her name looked like it's supposed to be spelled like Holly Berry. A lot of people have made this error or this mistake. It's because, like I said, remember two actresses. One is an actress slash singer, but they both name is we call Holly Berry, but they call her Haley. You know what I'm saying? But it's spelled the same. And then coincidentally, they both last names start with a B. One is Barry, and one is Bailey. So I get tongue twisted. Like I say, ignore. I don't need y'all to correct me. I know her name is Haley Bailey. I kind of want to say Holly Berry because the way coincidentally, they first got the same first name, but B as a last name. But like I said, anywho, let's get into what I'm gonna talk about. So y'all know they've been going at Haley Bailey for a while, for the past couple of months, because they noticed that her stomach started protruding, and they noticed that she's been pregnant. And of course, as her stomach starts to protrude and grow, you know what I'm saying? Which, of course, as a woman, when she's pregnant, her stomach, depending on how many months, it gets bigger and bigger. And it becomes harder to hide to the public. And so with her going about paparazzi, so they noticed that the change in clothing, it has started to get bigger, baggier. She started to cover up more than what she usually will do doing her regular attire. So people already started to speculate that she is pregnant months ago. Now, y'all know 2023 was a big, year for her, because they released the Disney movie, the remake of The Little Mermaid. Okay, it was her year. The movie was phenomenal. I loved it. I loved the remake. Okay, she has a great, harmonic voice. I love her voice. She just got a very soothing voice. So 2023 was a big year for her. So, but like I said, people started to speculate her being pregnant because, like I said, she started to change her appearance. The clothes she wear, of course, it becomes bigger. However, but Haley Bailey was not ready to disclose her pregnancy to the world. So she denied it. She denied it. When she was asked about it, she would reflect from the questions from her followers. Anything that she would post, people would say, "We know you're pregnant. Why you don't confirm it? Why you hiding it?" And I think she did like a recent interview, and I believe that question might have came up and she didn't answer it, or she shied away from the questions. And this made her followers and her fan base really, really historical. They started getting upset, calling her a liar, calling her out on it and stuff. And she just kept annoying the trolls in the negative and the hatred towards her pregnancy. Now, here we in 2024, in January, shortly after the new year, she just decided to announce to the world that, she is a mother and that she had a beautiful baby boy. And now, recently she shared a few pictures, and now she's getting a lot of backlash. She's getting a lot of backlash. She's getting a lot of, flag, a lot of heat from already ignoring the pregnancy for months. Even though, it was very evident, that she was pregnant and she had a belly, but she just ignored all the comments and the questions regarding her being allegedly pregnant, which she was. And so now she's ready to let the world know and let them in her world saying, yes, I just had a baby. We don't know when, but it looked like she might have had the baby either end of November or the beginning of December, or before Christmas, okay? I do know she did a live the end of December. I don't know if she was wrapping gifts somewhere in December, and you heard the baby crying. And as soon as I guess they realized the baby was crying, they ended the live. You understand? But like I said, she decided to let the world know on her own time, when the time was right. And now people are kind of like, look, we don't want to hear about Noah. When we was trying to get you to confirm it, you didn't want to confirm it. When we wanted to hear about it, and now we don't too much want to. We don't too much care to hear about you talking about your pregnancy. It's a little too late for us. So her fans are definitely, trolling her, attacking her for announcing her pregnancy after she gave birth. And this is what I got to say about this. She's a grown woman. She's 23 years old. Now, a lot of people also didn't like her boyfriend. I think his name, I don't know his government name, but I'm going to say his artist name is DDG. I don't know who DDG is. All I know is that he's a rapper. I don't know where he's from. I don't know nothing about his background or his music, but I know she's been dating this DDG guy. And I do know for the past like year and a half, people been coming at her for dating this guy. And also when people found out that she was pregnant, they was like, this is not a good look. But I did see a couple of videos about him being a cheater, or he was promiscuous before he got with her, or they had a breakup. So there was a lot of speculations regarding this young man. But a lot of people didn't like this duo, this couple. They didn't like the dynamic with her being with him. They felt like she was above him. Because, Halle Bailey give off this innocent, good girl type of vibe. But just because she give off a certain type of vibe, that doesn't mean she's innocent either. Because, see, when I look at people's videos, I like to read the comments. Sometimes the comments will drop a lot of more teen information than that person who's doing the commentary in the video. And a lot of people were saying that they felt like Chloe might have been the fast one, the hot one, because, her video, she don't change from being, the humble good girl with her sister Halle Bailey to turn it up, being, overly sexual in her videos and being explicit. So they thought that she might have been the baby mama who would have gotten knocked up before Halle Bailey. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was reading in the comments, which is kind of crazy. They didn't expect Halle to get pregnant before her sister Chloe. Okay, but like I said, she's a grown woman. And she's also allegedly supposed to be engaged to this DDG guy. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed that people don't like her with this guy. Like I said, I don't know his history. I don't know his background. But this is my thing. She's grown. She don't have to let y'all know if she's pregnant, when she's having her period, when she's moody, when she's hormonal. Come on out. She's still human. Celebrities are still human. I know we expect so much from them because their status, but they're not obligated to let us know their every move. It's a little bit crazy. Hypothetically, it's really, really crazy. I understand you pour lots of money into her music and into her fan base, but that's by choice. These people are still human. I mean, every time she goes to the bathroom and she's supposed to go on social media, let y'all know, come on. It's giving like crazy, obsessive vibes from a certain, and maybe this is the younger audience that she has, I don't know. But it's just the self-entitlement of these fans that kind of get on my nerves. And it's kind of almost remind me of Doja Cat when she had that little, people say mental breakdown, and she went off on her fans and say F them or whatnot. And she kind of, checked them and put them in their place like, I don't owe y'all anything. Who are y'all? I don't know y'all. And her fans felt slightly shaded. But still, they're still human beings. And sometimes it can be overbearing when you want to be private in your life. Nothing's wrong with that. I always say, people, put yourself in her shoes. Like she said, and she made I think a Twitter or Instagram post like, look, I wanted to make sure my baby was here in this earth, arrived in this earth. Because a lot of times, some women have, stillbirths, some women have miscarriages, birth defects, and, they're not, you don't know if the child's going to come out 100% perfect until you give birth, until the child is actually here. So I get when she posted on Instagram what she was saying. Sometimes you don't want to be so quickly to announce something because it may not go in your favor. So a lot of people tend to keep a lot of their pregnancy hidden until they give birth. And there's nothing wrong with that. But like I said, the woman is not obligated to tell you guys anything. This is why you got to know how to distinguish and got to have boundaries when it comes down to celebrities. Because I understand, like I said, y'all giving y'all money. And I think when fans, feel that, hey, I'm giving so much money to this artist or this celebrity, hey, we got control. They need to do whatever we say, and that's just not reality. Okay, they like a light switch. Sometimes they on, and sometimes they shut down and they off. And you got to accept that. They're not going to always give you what you want to see or what you want to hear. It's according to their schedule and according to what they want to do. They're still regular people. So it is really crazy and obsessive to see certain fans, being so self-entitled to somebody's personal business. Like, really? And she didn't want to announce it. Heck, Keke Palmer didn't want to announce her pregnancy until after a few, when she was 6 or 7 months is when she decided to announce to the world. So everybody don't, announce when they first become pregnant in the first and second trimester. Sometimes they don't announce it until they're like 7 to 8 months because they want to make sure they're out of the stage of having a miscarriage. They want to make sure. So I understood what she was saying. I want to make sure my baby around in the world because things could happen in your first trimester.